I'm a senior phase officer and I have a team of 6 staff who are senior phase officers who work across our 7 schools. It's 5 high schools and 2 specialist provisions, and we also make very good links with alternative providers as well out with the authority. The senior phase transitions is a targeted approach that identifies young people through the risk matrix. We meet with our partners and the schools to begin the journey of the young person and look at what would be the appropriate offer depending on the needs of that young person. The team then work very closely with the schools and the key partners to put together a very personal learning pathway for that young person. From the very vulnerable, it'd be very much one-to-one support to young people that are maybe closer to the labour market that just need that bit of intense employability experience. So it would vary in terms of meeting the needs of that particular young person, and underpins the principles of GIRFEC so that we make sure that we get it right for every child in terms of the appropriate offer that they get from transitions. We are a strong partner with Skills Development Scotland and look at career education standards and developing young workforce initiatives. So it's very much about what is actually the skills that that young person will need and require to make that transition into a positive destination. So we work very closely with all our partners in school and outside of school and use these initiatives to make sure that we're getting the right opportunities for the right young people at the right time. So I've been working in West Dunbartonshire for 10 years now, and we started off with activity agreements, and we knew that for some young people the post-school offer was coming a bit late. So when the introduction of allowing the service to start working with young people much earlier on in the early transitions work, we've seen the destinations go up by 4% in the last 3 years. We were 32 of 32 local authorities at one point, and even in the last 10 years we've seen our stats go up by 10%, and our participation measure continues to improve as well on the back of ensuring that young people are getting much earlier transition work, because for some young people the post-school offer was coming a wee bit late for them, so coming in that bit earlier has ensured that young people are getting the pathway much earlier on and the offer much earlier on. I would attribute the success of transition down to the trusted professionals having the right key staff and also a partnership approach. The schools value that partnership incredibly. I think it's the key strategy is the one-to-one. For some young people who need that mentoring, the one-to-one is the key for supporting their transition.